What is going on YouTube? We are in Virginia, Sumerduck Dragway. Really like this track, super smooth surface, super nice staff, just good racing all day long. They got a good bit of cars here, both ends, and we actually have a decent class today. I think there's 6 of us, maybe 7 of us in the late model class. So heard there's a pretty quick truck here. It's a long bed, white long bed. I'm not sure what kind of truck it is. I don't know if it's a GMC or a Chevy, but I hear I think it's a Chevy. Yep, it's an older Chevy style. I heard it's pretty quick, so it could be some competition for us. But we're going to see what she do. So we're back at full street trim, got our full exhaust on, everything, our hood, and we're going to get after it today. So we get 2 test passes today, and then we'll go into elimination. So was trying to race last weekend, and I ended up having a problem with the exhaust. The flex pipe literally collapsed when I was tuning, and the car just wouldn't make any boost. And I spent a day and a half trying to figure out what was going on and could not figure it out. Finally, buddy Josh Ross at Ross Performance in Washington, he said, "Do you have any flex pipe on that exhaust?" I said, "I sure do." And he said, "You need to check that out." He's like, "I guarantee you it's blown apart." And it was completely blown apart. So I hit up my man Jason Schmuck, and we went over last night, or no, yesterday morning, and he ordered a Vibrant Turbo. It's like made for turbo and high EGTs, where it actually has like reinforced inside the flex. So he ended up welding that onto the exhaust, and she's back in action. So back to full exhaust. We should be good, should make plenty of power, and we'll see what she can do today. A good A to B test pass. So I had EGT correction, and it got really fat at the end, so I needed to take the EGT correction. It really wasn't that warm, but I was messing with EGT correction, kind of seeing what it does, and I never forgot to like set it back. So it was kind of rich on the big end, but so we got rid of that. So it should go faster just because of that. It was pretty rich on the big end. And we turned up out the hole, and we turned it up on the big end a little bit. So we're just gonna creep up on it. We saw the truck pass. It looked decent. It looked pretty good. And there's also a Trans Am. It looked like he left pretty hard. So we could have some pretty good competition here. So this test pass, we'll see what we can do, and then see who we draw and see what we got to do. guys, so we did test 2 and car was breaking up on the big end. I think it was too rich. Did a little bit more boost and it just got into some richer lambia tables. So I took some fuel out. I tightened the plug up by 2 thou just to see if it was a little bit of spark blowout, but it should be sparking fine at where it's at. So we took a little bit of fuel out. I think it's just a little rich. Hopefully that gets us through. All right, guys, well, we got to the finals. We got our Tesla guy back here. So that was Jamie. That was the white truck. Things pretty quick. That was the truck I was worried about. I was hearing about that truck pretty quick, and it was a good run. I didn't see him, so I'm not sure. I think I cut a pretty dang good light, and I just left. The car was running good, so downloading the data now, get the car cooled down, be in the finals with the old Tesla. Well, guys, we did it. We made it to the finals with Alex in the Tesla, and we got it done. I knew the Jamie run was going to be a good run. Truck was quick. And then Alex got a bye into the finals. So it was me and Alex. He's actually the leader in the championship. I don't think I can catch him. It was double points, but he made it all the way to the finals. Now, if I would have taken Alex out first round, which I was hoping I could do, I would have caught him and probably been a battle for the championship points there. But didn't make it, and we missed 2 races, so that's on us. But we had a good time. Everybody that came out, support, appreciate it. Thank you. All the sponsors, you guys know who you are. Rocket, Prep, Keith Elledge, Keith's Pit Stop, Jason Schmuck, knocking out that downpipe for me last minute. Bailey B3 Fab, had that full exhaust on all day, working flawlessly. And everybody else that supports me, really appreciate all the sponsors. And we just brought on a new sponsor. Yep. New sponsor right here, Antrimway Honda, Honda parts, Honda dealership. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Able to get me OEM parts when I need them and get them to me fast to get cranks, head gaskets, Honda bond, need chain. I mean, everything I need right here. Big shout out to my buddy Ryan Lippy. He's the manager over there at Antrimway Honda and parts, and he's hooking me up with a great deal on factory parts. I go through, head gaskets and seals. I need Honda bonds. I need all kind of stuff from Honda, and bolts, nuts, everything he hooks me up with, get it the next day. When I messed up my crank, he got me a K24 crank the next day. So really appreciate that. It's awesome to bring on an actual Honda parts dealer that can help out the Honda, because Honda parts are getting expensive with everything being imported these days. Everything's getting expensive. Head gaskets used to be 70, 80 bucks, and now they're like $180 for a head gasket. It's getting crazy. So really appreciate that. And we're gonna throw that sticker right on the, I think, passenger side window. So be sticking out there on the next race. In the next race, we are going to Maple Grove Street Outlaws next weekend. We'll be there with all the big dogs, and we're gonna be running in a daily class. And it's a DOT tire daily class. We'll be there to see how we do. Get my hand out of the way. I've never been there. Again, it's a front side track deal. Could get out powered very easily. Again, my car is more of a no prep, low traction surface. That's what I like to race on. But hey, we're just out here having fun. It is what it is. So appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, like, for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. See you.